reasons why people migrate to another country like Australia. In the last few years, I encountered so many cases and I help lots of them to successfully migrate to Australia in a very short period of time. And what's the reason? What are these reasons behind the motivation? Why they want to risk, have the guts and try to go on to process the application? They have to have a strong desire, because the immigration process sometimes it's quite complex. Now, first main reason for people to migrate to another country is really about political issue. Now, I'm not saying that these people are, engaged with political activities, not 100%, not necessarily. In fact, majority of them not. So they're a technical person, they're a person, working as a normal citizen. They are not necessarily engaged with their political activities. What I'm really trying to say is about political background, political environment. Whether they are likely to, experience this pressure from the current government, or whether they are actually able to, speak freely, or whether, they experience that government a lot of corruptions, they feel frustrated, and whether they see their children has a future. That is sometimes the political issue can be a very long term, because the current country, or it can be deteriorated, or it can be really short amount, period. For instance, election, it discourages someone become a president or a prime minister of the country just for that period, for the election period. Majority of the cases, actually, these issues can be underlying that for a long time. So political issues really a strong motive, because if you have a very different belief to the current government, and you feel that you are under pressure, and you see there's no future for your children, you really want to consider to move another country. So that's one first motive behind that people want to move to another country. Another one, which is really about social. Social is about what I feel in my social environment. How much freedom I have. How much do I feel that I have this kind of freedom? Or do I have this opportunity? Can I thrive in this environment? Do I have a different point of view towards another person? Social is really about I and another people. We are social animals. So it's about us. People believe majority of immigrants migrate to Australia to get better job. It is not, and this is a niche question they want to answer. Because why? Because of that. If most people, especially for our global talent candidates, they have a really good job in their own country. They are high income earner. They are middle class. They are very comfortable in their own life, which means in terms of income, they actually, some of candidates and a lot of candidates, they are actually able to attract more income in their own country than to Australia. Lots of candidates in this situation. So although we do have a candidate for example, Egypt, and they come here for the purpose of economic issue, but underlying this is never beyond this, because if they are talented in their own country, although their income compared to Australia's standards is not that good, but in their own country, they still live a really comfortable life, very comfortable life. So therefore, it's really not, the urge for them to migrate. Again, their urge will be really much political and social. So I understand totally about why people want to migrate. So I understand totally that it's not just about finding a job, a good job, and something they want to say it. Some words they want to share with everybody. What makes sense for everybody to understand, saying, okay, I want to find better job. I want to find better life. What is better life? It is not just for better life, but you have things, worries in your head, and it's about this. And some of people are local, and they might think, oh, everybody come to Australia for find better job. They don't think it's actually a better job for them. First of all, they don't think it's actually income is not really good, and they have to take risk to understand new environment, to immerse themselves into the society. It's really difficult for them. So economic these kind of concerns actually not their priority. Priority is political and social. Another problem which is environmental. So environmental and economic concern, This is actually the same thing, or it's actually a very different topic, but we want to mention here. So environment really relation to actual environment, who's you know, if you live in a polluted city and you want to go somewhere else. Now for people like from US, they want to come to Australia. They want to come to Australia because Australia has better health system. It doesn't matter whether you work or not, you still have access to free Medicare, right? And then overall your city doesn't, and then you like beach, really. So this is about you want to live in a comfortable life. Now academic and environmental, it's percentage,ly there's still a few, you know, for us we've done quite a lot. People from the UK, it's not necessarily about political or social, isn't it? It's because you assume that it's very much the same. But environmental in UK is quite cold. It wants people to leave Australia. So that's overall the three main reasons why people want to migrate to another country. Are you the person looking to relocate another country, especially after COVID? I hope this one helped you. If you have any problem, questions, think about you want to migrate to Australia. I'm an expert in Global Talent Program. I hope this one helped you. Don't forget to subscribe our channel. I'll see you next time. Bye.